Alright, here we go again. Another Groundhog Day video. I wake up each spring and have to start splitting wood. So, some of you have probably seen these videos before. You've seen the log splitter that I built and stuff, but time to drag it out and get next year's and the years after wood ready. Now, as you can see, it's a pretty big log splitter I built only because I could not find something that stood up vertically like this and was left-handed. I really wanted the left-handed side there. So there is a log loading ramp on the side there, but most of these logs I'll just use it as a platform to work on. So it's pretty easy, just pull it in place, level it up, and let this platform down here and start moving some wood onto it. Now this is a bunch of ash that I've been working on the last couple of months, cutting up, collecting, and dead trees that are time to come down. And I just got the splitter running. I didn't use it last year or the year before, and it had been sitting with old gas in it, so had to drain everything out and clean the carburetor out and stuff. But for being, I think it's a early 1970 or late 60s Kohler engine in it from a Cub Cadet, runs pretty good. So there's the little emerald ash borers. All the ash trees in my yard have been killed by them. It started about 15 years ago when the first ones, started showing up and killing off the trees. And now it's just at the point where, no ash trees are left. And you can see this ash actually splits pretty easy, and it's dead. It's ready to burn right now. It's been dead for a couple of years. I'm just trying to clean up the final trees that are, at this point, getting dangerous to deal with and cut down and stuff. So we heat with, ever since we started having problems with the emerald ash borer, I've been heating with wood, and that's it. Just, wood alone, and pretty much we're getting near the end of the ash now, though. It was really sad to see because my whole yard was basically ash, and now finally some maples and cherries are taking over, but it's just a sad thing to happen when you get an invasive species like that in. So as you can see, this is a fairly decent sized pile. I'm going to guesstimate it's about 3 full cords. That's actually 3 rows deep there, and a lot of different size chunks of wood. And I'm just splitting them and throwing them over here in slow poke. Use that to bring them over to the garden. My actual firewood handling system stinks right now. I've got to do some work on it to make it flow a little better, but for now, this is it, and there's a good look at the other side of the splitter. So this is just going to be a matter of, several days of, just out there splitting wood and moving it and stacking it. And, it does split easy, and this splitter actually is pretty awesome. You just stand there and watch it work, and it's fairly fast. Not quite as fast as I'm showing it here. This is sped up just so I don't bore you to death. But, it does a good job. And it only takes a couple minutes to stack up the RTV full to move it over. So we're loaded up, and let's just go over and stack the first pile. And you can see right over here, I'm right next to them. I'm only a couple, maybe 100 yards away from the garden, so just got to go over here and drag it through the garden now. My original plan was to move that building on the other side of that, the garden. I'll show you in a second, and bring it in from that side. But somehow that never happened. It's still on the list of things to do. So pretty much I do drag it when I'm stacking from this side. It all depends on which year, what I used it out of the last year. But you can see I've got fence posts inside this structure here. It's an old tent structure. And each one of those fence posts holds a little bit over 1.5 face cords when it's stacked up. And I do have a tarp to put over, but I've just been scared just because of the winds we get here. And it's been drying pretty good back here anyway. So there it is. You can see I've got a bunch of blank spaces I've still got to fill up. So it's just going to be a matter of, splitting and splitting and splitting and moving. Actually, it's not too bad. Right now, today and yesterday, it was hotter than hell, so I really didn't do much. But hopefully it'll cool down a little bit and I'll be able to get this pile done. It's just another one of those chores that you pretty much have to do every year once you start heating with wood. Or you could buy it, I guess, be lazy, but then it would cost you the same as using fossil fuel. And this splitter pretty much will go through anything. Pretty amazing. And it's really nice just being able to stage it on the table there and just roll it over and use it, throw it right into the RTV. So I got this part down, but I still have to get the other end down, as you saw. Just don't want to roll it all across here all the time. So I just thought I'd put together another quick video, showing you one of the things I go through every spring, and it's not something I really fully enjoy doing, but it's not too bad. It's something you have to do. And again, here you can see it's a pretty good sized pile, but it'll go away. It's like eating an elephant. You just take one log at a time or one bite at a time, and pretty soon, before you know it, you'll be done. So anyhow, this video is a little bit messed up because our power just went out in the middle of working on the video, and it really messed it up and reset it when the computer died. It's one of those things that we've seen a lot of lately here, and hopefully I'll get something done about it this fall. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.